In the Big 12 tournament win, the first Big 12 tournament championship for Iowa State since 2001. They won back-to-back years at the turn of the century.
Bill Finley talked about this. He said, for the first time in a long time, you're not going to the Big 12 tournament to play second place to Baylor. Baylor had won so many with Kim Mulkey there and Nikki Collin coming in, and it's just the opportunity presented itself to be a wide-open race.
A nice drive to the bucket by Jada Jansen, senior from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, in her second year at University of Toledo. Toledo won the regular season championship and then beat arch rival Bowling Green in the final of the tournament, the MAC tournament. Danae Fritz with the drive. Let's look at who is on the floor, brought to you by Capital One. Lockett is one of the stars for Toledo, the MAC Player of the Year. Sophia Wired with the ball in her hands, off to a terrific start, joined now by Jansen, McConkowitz, and Garcia. Jansen coming into the game, why not?
Jansen had 11 in the MAC championship game against Bowling Green and 16 against Kent State in the semifinals. So there are a lot of different weapons on this Toledo ball club that you certainly have to be aware of.
5 quick points for her. Emily Ryan, the point guard for Iowa State. They're going to get wired with the personal foul, as Fritz ended up on the floor. Core of this group has been together for several seasons. Great defense to bottle up Jones. Wired looks over at Coach Cullip. Shot clock winding down now for Jansen. Rebound for Morgan Kane, getting a lot more playing time since they lost Stephanie Soares.
I think you're going to see this matchup. Morgan Kane's going to be in the ballgame when Jessica Cook is in the ballgame, because that's a low block matchup. When Toledo brings Nan Garcia in, that's a difficult matchup, and Morgan Kane gets the two down low. So when Stephanie Soares goes out with injury, Kane had the experience to come in and give this team a solid interior presence.
Yes, in fact, she had not started a game in the first 2 years of her career until last season. Soares, well, what a loss that is. Tore her ACL at Oklahoma January 8th. A terrific player.
Stephanie Soares projected top 5 pick in the WNBA draft. He was averaging 14 and almost 10 rebounds a ball game. He just was an outstanding asset to this program and really the missing piece. They didn't have an interior presence. We're missing that lockdown post presence on both ends of the floor. Stephanie Soares gave them that.
And you see the numbers that she had. She's sitting over there on the bench. Kid from Brazil. Family members had played basketball. Iowa State had been recruiting her before that decision.
The ability to have a rim protector, which allows you to take more chances on the perimeter. And Bill Finley told us, he said, you know, we went through a tough time. And he said, in some of those games that we lost, we were fouling a lot on the road. And
with a nice stretch at the end, Lexi Donarski, not a happy camper. She just picked up her second personal foul. Heads to the bench. Garcia.
Ability to stretch from the three-point line, but she also has the body to be able to bang inside against Naimardu.
Ashley Jones time. Missed it. The heave from Lockett, Iowa State, the number 5 seed in the Seattle. Well, they lost to Creighton. Creighton is not kind to teams from Iowa last year in the NCAA tournament.
Beating the Hawkeyes on the home floor.
That is the 10th shot already for Ashley Jones. The Seattle 3 regional. Wired. Got off to a hot start. Has cooled off a bit since. And Toledo down 3, even though their leading scorer and player of the year in the MAC, Kenesha Lockett, did not score in the first quarter.
They only had 1 field goal attempt. They're not getting a lot of opportunity.
There she is with the basketball. Attacking.
And she is so good and dangerous in transition. And her ability to get downhill and finishing in traffic.
Out of Omaha, Nebraska. Never heard of Toledo when they started recruiting her. Not the school, the town. Didn't even know it existed. Fritz, who is from Maryville, Tennessee, just south of Knoxville, gets the bucket.
I've heard Holly Warlick say the people in Tennessee call it Maryville. Maryville, Tennessee.
Okay.
Maryville, Tennessee. Nice look.
Come on, Wired. Izzy Zingaro, number 15 in white, in as well now for Iowa State, giving them some height at 6'4". Posting up, got the ball to her. Rebound absolutely ripped down by McConowitz.
Sadie McConowitz can get up. I mean, she's 5'10", she's playing that post position, but she is incredibly athletic.
Boy, Lockett's fast. And good eyes to find Garcia. 6 lead change in this game. Inside again to Ngaro. No foul call. And a foul eventually called against the Cyclones.
He's playing in one of those side gyms at an AAU tournament when you don't play in one of the high-name AAU clubs. Kind of like John Morant. That's how John Morant was found, playing in one of those side gyms. And an assistant coach goes over and sees him play and gets the head coach over right away.
And Lockett said as soon as she got to campus, she knew she wanted to go to Toledo. Garcia with another shot from the outside. It's a 7-0. Steps.
And Garcia shoots at 38% from the three-point line, so she's a player you certainly have to be aware of. And I think this is where you continue to see this substitution, this chess match, bringing out Naimardu, who can be a little bit more of a perimeter defender than Morgan Kane.
Switched off now on to Lockett, who drives anyway and buries it. Iowa State in its last 5 possessions, 3 missed shots and a couple of turnovers. Dew working on Garcia, can't get the roll. Wired. All the way through the lane. Found Lockett.
You don't know how many times coaches beg players along the baseline to just keep it alive.
For more information, go to NCAA.com. Your home for all 90 NCAA championships. Lockett, 1 out of 2. And what's at stake? They're trying to tie their program record with their 29th win of the season. They also would set a new program record for consecutive wins and would have their first victory in this tournament since 1996. Last went to the tournament in 2017. And a nice defensive effort. Iowa State hasn't scored now in over 4 minutes. Trying to get it inside. Looked like it went off of Donarski's foot. But a kick has not been called. Ashley Jones might have gotten away with a walk, but the shot didn't go anyway. And then on the other end, it's Lockett.
Transition defense has been key.
And Tricia Cullop. Donarski finally ends the drought.
They're taking up space. They're sending secondary defenders. They're not allowing her any time to really react. And on every drive, they're collapsing. And they're staying disciplined. You know, one of the things Tricia Cullop said was we have to keep them off the foul line. We've got to stay disciplined, stay straight up.
Shot clock is dying. Wired runs into Do and draws the foul.
Every defense is geared toward her ability to score the basketball, the way she moves without the basketball. She's the glue that keeps this team together.
For information on tournament game times and networks, go to NCAA.com. Wired 1 and 2 from the line. Iowa State being outscored by 11 in this quarter. They've only scored 4 points in the second. Jones gives it up. Espinola-McGraw. Wired reached in. And it sends Espinola-McGraw to the line. I know Katie Meyer's team got down early against Oklahoma State. That's a great basketball today. Toledo right now pulling off an upset. Oh, that was a tough shot. Janet Jansen.
Any player, it's really about getting in your rhythm at the right time, finding that confidence at the right time, and the depth of this Toledo ball club gives them an advantage as Lockett.
After she scored, Wired put her arms up in the air, telling the fans to yell louder. Do. Much needed threes. We approach a minute and a half to go in the half. Another Wired pass, smartly done by McConowitz to flip sides under the basket.
And that's the second time Toledo's run that play with the back screen and being able to hit McConowitz.
Do had a three, took steps. Yes, she did. One minute to go in the half. Lockett. They backed off, and she took the shot. Big smile for her. Dribbling through the lane. And a good finish. And then I believe a foul also called on Toledo.
Emily Ryan gets in the lane. She shoots it what was a little early, 8 seconds. And it looks like Nan Garcia's arm was caught with Ashley Jones.
2 for 2 so far today. A big call to give Iowa State an opportunity to get 4 points in the last 10 seconds of this quarter.
An Iowa State team that shoots at 80% from the foul line.
Team that has depended on threes and free throws. Lockett has 11 points here in the second quarter and the ball in her hands. Crosses over on Donarski, left it just short. Ashley Jones does have 9 points, but she has had to work. She's missed 9 of her 12 shots. Iowa State known for hitting threes, only hit a couple of them in the first half. They averaged 9 per game, one of the best in the country. The winner gets Tennessee on Monday. Lockett starts off the third quarter in style.
Well, you've got to stay in the stance when you're defending Quenisha Lockett.
Jones posting up hard. Good defense by McConowitz.
McConowitz just keeping her feet moving, staying active, but Ashley Jones gets a little bit of space.
Only a matter of time. Following a fast start. Lockett, such a threat. She goes both ways equally effectively and quickly.
That first step. Obviously, if you're defending Lockett, you got to try to send her back to the help. Where did she come from? Where's everybody else on the floor? Send her into her teammates.
Wired with the look away, and then the shot.
The thing about this Toledo ball club is they don't hurt themselves. Now, this is a veteran group. These starting perimeter players have started since they were freshmen and sophomores. As Denarski gets one.
Second foul on McConowitz. Denarski using an 88% free throw shoot.
She crashes in to get the board. She finds Nan Garcia. You can't do that with Nan Garcia. When she's trailing the play, you've got to find her at the three-point line.
Dew knew that one was off. Lockett got another rebound. Lockett has a double-double in this game. Second of the season. Biggest lead of the game right now is 11 for Toledo. Make it 13! And they're trailing by 13.
Well, that's the difference with this ball club. Well, they are a three-point shooting team, particularly now that there's no Stephanie Soares. And when you make them, it's really good. When you don't, sometimes you tend to struggle scoring the basketball.
They usually, again, make 9 per game at a 33% clip. They're at 20% today from distance. Cook bottled up. Still time. That's a foul on Jones. And Jada Jansen.
Well, it takes everyone, and the bench production for Toledo has been terrific. Jada Jansen leading the charge.
Ashley Jones has just picked up her 3rd personal foul. It's an 8-0 Rocket run. They're up 16 in this 12-5 matchup. Jones wanting the ball. She has a chance at a three-point play. 29th win the tie program record they set last year. Ashley Jones completes a three-point play. Lockett just blows by everybody.
And she's such a good finisher around the rim.
Ashley Jones clobbered.
But Ashley Jones, one of the toughest players in college basketball. That's the legend of Ashley Jones.
Passing Elena Deladon in the all-time scoring list this afternoon. Gets the lead back down to 13. Iowa State led by 3 after the first, and it's been the Rocket show since then. Lockett working on Jones. Stepped around her and got it to fall.
2 shots off the move. Coming to the ball, coming to the rim. Right now it's either straight post up or straight three-point shot.
Yeah, there's not a lot of actions towards Ashley Jones.
You can get her free with a couple of off-ball screens. Maybe she can get an easier look.
Lockett out of the game now for Toledo. Wired. Had a terrific first quarter scoring-wise. A foul.
Michelle Joseph, who used to be at Georgia Tech.
Pretty good team.
Pretty good teams.
NCAA Women's Championship continues today. First round games run through Sunday, April 2nd for the championship. Everyone on ESPN, family of networks. For more information, go to NCAA.com, your home for all 90 NCAA championships. Jones, 21 points, her 20th 20-point game of the season. 9 for 9 from the free throw line, and just stole the ball. She's not passing it to anybody. Got fouled. Jones almost automatic from the free throw line. Had a chance to talk with her. She's kind of a throwback. So she likes to paint and read. She's away from the court. Reads a couple of books at a time. Here's some pressure from Iowa State after they made free throws. Garcia missed everything. And now a chance here. The momentum shifting towards Iowa State. Jones has scored their last 9 points.
And that's one of those shots where when things are going really well and you're in a roll, okay. But when you've had 4 or 5 possessions where they've been empty, you got to make sure that you get a high percentage shot.
That's big. Lexi Donarski. Good defense by Jones. And another Toledo foul. Here's Dew at the line. Iowa State's pulled everybody off it. Boy, Dew missed them both. And she's a 78% free throw shooter. Shot clock off. Step back 3. In and out. Iowa State ends that quarter on a 7-0 run to get within striking distance, leading their teams in scoring. The winner gets Tennessee on Monday. Seattle 3 region. Lockett back in the game. Sat out the last couple of minutes of the third quarter. Toledo in a bit of a scoring drought right now. The drop off. They've gone cold, and another foul.
Toledo was playing really disciplined defense, not putting Iowa State to the foul line. Ashley Jones is 11 for 11 from the foul line, and you let a team and a player get confidence by seeing the ball go through the net.
Kane with the finish. Jessica Cook trying to draw the charge. The officials had nothing to do with that, and the lead's now only 6. Jansen.
Now you see the hesitation, right? You see the doubt.
Yep. Shot clock in the single digits. Now the 3, long range, and it banked in for Jansen. Getting it back, fires away from 3, rims out, rebound, Ashley Jones, Morgan Kane cleans it up.
Hey, whatever it takes, right? At that moment, whatever it takes.
They needed that. They had missed 7 of their last 8 shots. The only one to go in was that bank 3 by Jansen. Kick by Lockett. 29 wins. They were 19-1 in the regular season in the MAC, but lost in the quarterfinals of that tournament. The semifinals, and did not get an at-large bid. Had to go to the WNIT. There's another foul. This one on Wired. Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi heading to Dallas, bringing their inside experience and unique humor. And ESPN Plus. Emily Ryan getting it down to the free throw line. Five-point advantage. There's a terrific look, and count it. We had a nice visit with her yesterday. Purple is her favorite color, so she's gone with that for her hair for the tournament. Donarski got the roll. A little nervous time there for the Cyclones. And they're both playing for their seasons right now. Cook drew the foul. Definitely the last season for superstar Ashley Jones. Tennessee with a convincing win over first-time NCAA participant St. Louis. Kane, bottled up, grabbed by Cook.
And that's the third time Jessica Cook has been able to create a jump ball. Morgan Kane exposing the ball.
Stays with the Cyclones. Donarski left open. Rebound bounced around. Another tie-up. 7-point advantage for Toledo, just under 5 minutes to go in this first round game. Rebounds, 3 points, 3-pointers made in the Iowa State records. She wants a lot deeper run than this.
And there's a lot of time left. There's a lot of time left. The way that Iowa State shoots the basketball, they've been in the penalty. They've gotten opportunities. Yeah, I like this. Get Lockett going downhill.
Some contact, no foul, but she was able to score.
Give her some touches.
Jones posting up. They don't get it to her. 3-ball. Ryan nailed it. Wired. Big offensive board for Goss. Fresh 20 seconds as we're inside 2 minutes.
Karen Goss has been sitting over there for a long time on the bench, but coming in and making a huge play for her team.
And now setting a big screen. Wired. Doesn't get the roll. Ashley Jones with yet another board.
Gotta find Jones.
Found her. Too strong. Rebound Jansen. Inside a minute and a half.
I wouldn't let Lockett sit over there for very long.
Yep, she's getting up. Wired content to use up every second. Jansen, that's a tough shot. Somehow drew the foul. A new record for win streaks. But most importantly, advancing to the second round.
They made that great run in the Big 12 tournament. Largely because they were knocking it down. It was raining from three.
That's a foul over the back. There's Donarski.
An opportunity to score with no time coming off the clock. And they're in the penalty for the rest of the ballgame.
Down 6. Tough time getting it in. They eventually do to Garcia back in the game. Two big ones for Nan Garcia. Donarski. Ryan, 3, missed everything but the backboard. Desperation time. Espen Miller-McGraw kicking it. Rebound. Secured by McConowitz. Iowa State took it away. Finally, they get a bucket. It's Fritz. A lot of time went off the clock. Jansen with the inbound. Able to get it in and right away. Since 96, which was the year after Bill Fenley left Toledo to coach at Iowa State. Don't want to foul, obviously, right, and stop the clock, give them a freebie.
And you want to finish the play with a rebound.
That'll work. So Fritz, Iowa State has gotten, once the score was back in the 20s, back in the first half. And now Sophia Wired, who got things off to a great start in the first quarter, heads to the line where she can all but salt this away. She does it, gives out a yell. And Iowa State, Donarski, Goss with the rebound. And the Toledo Rockets, the number 12 seed, are going to take out Ashley Jones and Iowa State and advance in the NCAA tournament for the first time since 1996. The